Good afternoon. I am here to present our project PosPsych for the unit Contemporary Learning and Teaching. We are Group 7B and our tutor is Thomas Ellie. The title of our project is Using PosPsych to Encourage Students' Healthy Self-Esteem as Individuals Within Friendship Groups. And our topic selected is Developing Personal and Social Capabilities. Our project aims to integrate a positive psychology program known as PosPsych to an overall school community of Kingswood High School, which is co-educational and consisting of 750 students from years 7 to 12. Our group has decided that improving personal and social capabilities must be applicable to students across all 40 different cultures within Kingswood High School. Some benefits we hope to see through the implementation of PosPsych include a significant improvement over time in students' self-expectations and resilience, enhancing students' personal self-esteem, which will carry through to their interactions within their friendship group, enhancing students' personal and social capabilities, meaning they can become more confident in interacting with their teachers and parents, as well as positively influencing their connections in the workforce and wider society. And finally, we are hoping to support character strength, positive behaviour, and attitudes in the classroom, which will consequently affect a student's academic levels.
Our PosPsych program has been developed to run for 10 weeks, which is the approximate duration of one school term. It will be a school-wide approach for secondary students. PosPsych will be held as one 60-minute period every week for all students, focusing on one grade at a time in order to improve the personal and social capabilities of the school as a whole. As a school that is located in the western suburbs of Sydney, the immediate integration of PosPsych does present a challenge due to its financial demands on a whole school level. However, with the gradual implementation of the program, it is also bound to be a fruitful investment for the well-being of students. This program is also designed as an extracurricular investment due to the fact that staff across all faculties are required to sacrifice one period per week in order to cater for PosPsych. Shoshani and Steinmetz elucidate that the positive psychology interventions practiced on students manifest a significant improvement over time in students' self-expectations and resilience. In breaking down the timeline of this program, PosPsych will be conducted as a series of 5 sessions which cover different aspects of well-being, positivity, and resilience. In week 1, parents are to be notified of the program via the school's communicative systems. Session 1, commencing in week 2, entails an array of icebreaker activities that allow students to settle into the social context of PosPsych. Session 2, held in weeks 3 and 4, is called Being Happy, which offers methods of stress relief in order to attain calmness. This is followed by Session 3, called My Strengths and Qualities, which is held in weeks 5 and 6. Students identify their own positive attributes in order to acknowledge true potential. Session 4, which spans over weeks 7 and 8, is called Finding Solutions and presents students with multiple scenarios that require them to discover different solutions to a single problem. Finally, in weeks 9 and 10, Session 5 is held, which is called Having a Positive Attitude. This session acts as a summative product of instilling a growth mindset in student thinking, promoting personal growth, well-being, and social capability. Martin Seligman's 5 Pillars of Wellbeing, also known as PERMA, have been utilized as a framework to inform activities which emphasize that positive emotions are encouraged, levels of engagement are heightened, building relationships is important, meaning is understood, and accomplishment is achieved.
I will now focus on the activities that the PosPsych program will run through. The PosPsych activity kit exits as a kit including a documented weekly program plan, along with activities and resources for PosPsych team members as a ready-to-go project. Resources will include worksheets, activities, hands-on activities, videos, and stories. In the first session, this will aim to introduce students to the program and make new friends. As this is the initial session, this activity will be for both juniors and senior years. For session 2, this will aim to target students will learn different strategies to maintain a positive outlook on life and different techniques that they can do in times of stress. This activity can be differentiated for both juniors and senior years due to their mental state. So for junior years, they can have active listening activity, so they can learn the emotional effect on someone actively listening to their story, and senior years, they will focus on meditation, so students will learn the positive ways to let go of stress. Session 3 aims that students will learn about self-worth and self-awareness. In a card game, students will select their 3 greatest qualities and identify them and discuss how it means to them. Session 4, students will be taught to the value of resilience. So this will be differentiated for both junior years and senior years. For junior years, they can focus on an artwork activity. So the aim is that students will explore their feelings in different parts of their lives in color. For senior years, they can have a fashion show activity. So students explore body image and self-worth through the design of positive slogan t-shirts and present them in a fashion show to the school. For session 5, the aim is for students to learn the importance of promoting a positive attitude in all aspects of life. So not only in school, but their greater life as well. So this can be differentiated for both groups of students. And junior students can create a video to raise awareness on social issues, and senior students can have a pen pal activity, and both will aim to help students identify how positive attitudes can impact on others and themselves.
Evaluation of success of PosPsych program using research methodology. The research method followed in this program is a mixed method approach, which includes qualitative and quantitative data collection and analysis. Quantitative data collection process includes conducting survey on students to assess their self-esteem and confidence, and teachers would be interviewed for collecting qualitative data. The survey would be conducted at 3 stages of the program. It will include 11 questions using Likert type scale, ranging from strongly agree to strongly disagree. The first survey is conducted before starting the program, that is in week 1. An exact survey needs to be completed once at the end of week 6, and then again at the end of the program, that is in week 10. The first survey would act as a pre-test, and the later surveys conducted would be the post-test to measure the possible success of the program. Conducting the same survey at different phases of the program helps to evaluate and compare the data from the start and end of the program, thus allowing the researchers to identify the strengths and weaknesses and effectiveness of the program. The success of the program would be defined if the mean score of a survey is higher than the previous one. Other than survey for data collection, even the teachers would be interviewed at the end of the program to measure the outturn of the program. The teachers in the interview would be asked about the students' participation and engagement in the classroom learning before and after the program. Interviews will be semi-structured and informal one that discusses the positive and negative experiences during the program. Qualitative data collected through interviews would be hand-coded and put into major themes and categories for analysis to make it comparable. At the first stage of coding, different ideas and concepts are grouped under subheadings, and then second stage is to combine those subheadings into major categories and ideas for practicable data comparison and analysis. The teacher's interview analysis, if explains a positive change in students' participation in classroom activities after the program than before, then it shows that the program had positive effects on students and desired results are achieved.
Maintain the program success. The PosPsych program success could be maintained by including it as a compulsory course in the school for the students. In this course, students every fortnight will have to attend a session and do a hands-on activity linked to literacy and numeracy skills development and to boost their level of well-being. Developing personal and social capabilities is an essential strand of the Australian curriculum that focuses on helping students to learn to understand themselves so they can manage their work, relationships, and life more effectively. Furthermore, to assess the success of the initiative, we will need to consistently collect feedback from all faculties to analyze how students are coping in their classrooms and whether their personal and social capabilities are improving. By using this feedback constructively, the program can be altered to improve the areas that are not showing any improvement. Collins, 2008, suggests that when delivering curriculum content, it should be delivered in a way that challenges students both intellectually and emotionally. All in all, the activities used in the program focuses on both these aspects to try and improve not only the students' intellectual abilities, but also the overall well-being of the students.